Okay, so I think so we go slow while waiting for the student to come in, right? So okay, I think it's near the time. Okay, so we can put our hand together and we start say Namo Tassa. Okay, Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Okay. All right. So I will share. So later, if you have some, I think there's some vibration there. So later, if you have some question, you can also, sorry, my computer making the problem. Okay. So I will discuss some points. So when I say you can ask, you will can come and join in later. All right. Okay. Right. So later the attendance will be taken by Shinlin. Okay, we can just go straight to the point. Yeah. Because most of students are familiar with me, so it's not a problem. Okay, I already sent you the text. Now, the purpose of having this text is for you all to follow the 31 plans easily. Because later we will look at the charts like this, okay? Yeah. So that's why you need to print out. If you don't have print out, you just look at the screen here. Right? 3 world. So in Pali, we call it loka. Now, you know Abhidhamma, there's a lot of numbers. So this is the first number, you need to remember 31 plans. And how do we get 31 plans? I will discuss later. So let's go for something that important for us. When we say the word world, in Pali, it's called loka. So we can develop it, or we can analyze it into 3 types. The first one is satta. Satta loka. Satta means a sentient being or just being. Loka is the world. So a direct translation would be the world of sentient being. But actually the meaning is just sentient being. The another one called Okasa Loka. So it's like the environment that we live. So here is like 31 plan of existence. So it's something that we call it the external world. And we have another one called Sankala Loka, the world of formation, where the Sankala is translated as a formation, is actually talking about the internal world. So compare with the external, all right, and the internal. So this is our own mind matter of 5 aggregates. So when the Buddha say contemplate the world, so the Buddha does not mean that you just have to look at the outside world or you look at the other beings. But when the Buddha say contemplate the world, the Buddha asks you to look at your own mind matter. Okay, number 3. So number 3 actually is more important in terms of practice, right? Okay, there's a Chinese translation for those who can read Chinese. Okay, so out of these 3 points, remember, we have the Satta Loka, Okasa Loka, and Sankala Loka. So the most importantly is Sankala Loka. If you want to be a good Vipassana practitioner, so you need to look at the world, internal world that is inside you. Okay. Now, the word Loka, another word we can call it as Bhumi, where the Pali word Bu. Okay, if you study Pali before, to be here to become. So it's a place where people stay with the root bu. Bumi is same like Malay words bumi. All right. It's a place where the beings are born and live, and it's divided into 3: kama, vachara. Kama and avachara. So if you have the paper you print out, you can just divide like I'm doing the divide now. Okay. Kama and avachara. Okay. Kama avachara become kama vachara. So this one, Awachala, with the word char, is the word like the place where we frequent about, where we stay, where we wandering around. So karma is translated as a sensual world. So this is a first world. Sensual worlds is a full of sense thing, all right? So normally we talk about the 5 senses: eye, ear, nose, where we enjoy the sensual object. Okay, so we have another word, sensual object. Okay. So these are the normal things that we have. So that's why the word is karma. Karma means sensual. So in Theravada Buddhism is very difficult not to use Pali words. Okay, so it's better you all try to memorize as much Pali words as many Pali words as possible. All right, another one, Kama Vachara. Kama is sensual, where our five senses enjoy the sense object. So in a way, you can say is how we enjoy. So Kama in another meaning is sense. So Lupa. Lupa is material world, where the Lupa Brahma means it's a kind of like Brahma where you can see them because they have the material body. So we call it Lupa Brahma. Brahma is a god here. It's a higher god. So Lupa Brahma. Okay. Lupa with the negative. Lupa. Lupa and Avachara is immaterial world, where the Brahma that do not have the material body. All right. So no body, but they have the mind. So in a way, you can say no matter, but has mind. All right. It's a special kind of like being where you cannot see them because they do not have the body at all. Right. So remember, you have a Kama Vachala, Lupa Vachala, Alupa Vachala. So I will repeat the Pali. Kama Vachala, Lupa Vachala, Alupa Vachala. Kama Vachala, Lupa Vachala, Alupa Vachala. So every time when I repeat the Pali word, so please you also repeat. So then you get to know the meaning and remember the things. All right. So the first Pali you can remember is Sata Loka, Okasa Loka, Sankala Loka. All right. Sata Loka, Okasa Loka, Sankala Loka. So this one definition for the word. Because when you do the assignment, you need to know there are three words here. Or you can divide in terms of Abhidhamma, will be like this. Kama Vachara, where human beings and some of the gods enjoy it. Lupa Vachara, where the Lupa Brahma, higher god, they will stay. And Alupa Vachala means those God Brahma without the body. Okay. So later we will go through. Now this is just an introduction. So I will go through one by one later. Now the word karma. Kama vacha means sensual word. The word karma means subjectively sensuality. All right. So it means that it's very simple. Sometimes the text they use, the English is very difficult. So it just talking about this karma means craving. All right. So sometimes the English they use very difficult. So you can just write the first word karma means is a defilement. So it means craving. Okay. So this is the first one. So we're craving for sensual pleasure. So when you see something good, so the craving will arise. So this is the first definition for the word karma. Then the second one, so second one means the object, right? So anything that you crave on, the visible form, sound, smell, taste, tangibility here, tangibles, or sometimes they use the word tangibility. So any object for our craving is also called karma. So karma means two. One is defilement, that is a craving itself, and the object for the defilement. So one is, that's why this is craving, they call it subject, all right? There's a word here, you look at the Pali, the English is called subject, and this is called object, all right? Subject and object, but very easy. First, karma means craving and object. So in meditation, you need to know the craving, karma, but you also need to know the object for the craving, right? So that's why we call it sensual world. Because if we look at our world, we are every day we have craving or we have the object for the craving. So we are actually the human, we are living in this world compared to these two. These two are for those gods, Brahma, higher one. All right. Okay. Okay. Now, as mentioned just now, we have four types of world, right? Kama, Lupa, Alupa, all right? So now, how are we going to bond there, all right? So Now it's still theory, so you just listen first. Apaya Patisandi, all right? Apaya means woeful plan, like the hell, animal, and so on, which born due to evil result. Due to their evil result, they are born in woeful plan, like the hell, animals, and so on. So, Kama Sukati. So, Kama is sensual. Sukati is blissful. All right. So rebirth linking is Patisanti. So Patisanti, rebirth linking, Karma is a sensuous, Sukati is a blissful or good destination. So people go there because if they are good results. So Kusala Vipaka. Kusala is good, Vipaka is the result. So Kusala Vipaka. All right. So it's like, for example, we call it the human world and some of the gods. So due to bad action, somebody born in hell. Due to good action, good result, somebody born as human or as gods. And Rupa Vachala Patisandi, right? Rebirth linking, Patisandi, there's a Pali words, so you all must well remember now. Patisandi, in the five material, so Rupa Vachara, sphere. Five material means Rupa Vachala, which is due to attainment in material jhana. So when somebody practice samatha successfully, they get this material jhana. Then if they still can maintain this jhana when they pass away, so they're reborn in this rupa vachala. Like just now on above, I already mentioned rupa vachala. Okay. And if they have another one, so arupa vachala patisandhi, rebirth linking in the arupa, immaterial sphere. Okay, so avachara is translated as sphere here. So immaterial arupa avachala, due to attainment in material, in immaterial jhana. So you have two types of jhana. If you are very good in immaterial jhana, means arupa jhana, you're born in the arupa plane. So if you are good in the material jhana, rupa vachala, you're born in the rupa vachala. All right, so this just kind of like still you cannot see. When we see the 31 plan, you will see. So anyway, just remember, you have some place, evil result, you go to somewhere, good result, you go to somewhere. When you have good jhana, you go somewhere. When you have immaterial jhana, you go somewhere. All right, so that's just in brief. Okay, now, so okay, now I better look at the chart. So for those who are print out, so you can just look at the charts now. Okay, I think most of you see the 31 plans before, right? Okay, so from below, I hope you can see. Okay, so we just go through the charts. Maybe it will be easier for you to understand. So from below, 1, 2, 3, 4, 11. Okay, so this 1 to 11, we call it the karma, okay, sensual plan. All right. So this is for those mixed karma, sometimes they're good or bad. Yeah. Let me assign somebody as a host in case here internet disappear. Okay. Okay. Right. So remember the word karma means sensual. So where you enjoy with craving the sensual object, the sight, the sound, right? So if you enjoy it and you are reborn here, so sukati. So there are 7. So you all know we are number 5. Okay, manusa. Same like Malay word, manusa number 5. So this plan number 5. So this is considered as good one because it's under the sukati means good. Su is good. Gati is destination. So sukati means good destination or blissful. Karma means sensual. So here is a place for sensual things. All right. So above us is, we call it the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this 6 is considered as good one because they are the deva. Right. I think most of you know the word deva. Deva means gods, G-O-D, with a small g. All right. It's those beings who enjoy long life. They also have the enjoyment of the gods. They don't need to work. They eat whatever things they are, all the heavenly things and so on. Okay. So later we'll go through. So we just look at the charts here. So the above us, four great heavenly king. Chatu Maha Rajika. Chatu is four. Maha is great. Raja is a king. Rajika. All right. Tawan Tisa. Tawan is a 3. Team size 33. So 33. So there's a story there. So later. Yama. Okay. Tusita is the way, the place where Bodhisattva will be, right? So Nimana, creation. Rati is a rejoice. So the place where they always create things. So this kind of dewa. So they enjoy it. And para nimitta. Para is others. Okay, the word para is other. Nimitta means creation. Wasawati means they have the control over creation others. They have the power, but they are kind of like, because they are very superior, so they don't create, but they enjoy the creation by other gods. Okay, so all these are called as Kama Sukati. Sukati means good. So under the human, we have these 4 willful states. So normally we call it willful state or apaya or dukati. D-U-R, and with the kati. Dukati means bad. Du is bad. Gati is a destination. So bad destination. Gati from the Pali word gam, okay? Gam and ti. So hell, yeah, I think you all heard about hell. And then the animal, tirachana, and peta or departed one, sometimes we translate ghost, ashura, all right? So actually, animals, peta and ashura, most of them seems to share the same world with us, okay? Because there are no definite place for them. Hell is below the earth, okay? So all these 11. So how you get 11? You got 4. So your 4 plus 7, 4 plus 7, you got 11. So that's the first number that you all should remember. Okay, when you study Abhidhamma, minimally, there should be some numbers that you should remember. 11 means 4 plus 7, you get 11. All right, 4 plus 7, you get 11. So now 31 plants, how you get? So from the 31 plants, if you calculate above, okay. So 16 plus 4. So 16 plus 4 is 20. So just now 20 plus the 11 just now, so you got 31. So very easy. So remember 16 plus 4, 20, and plus the just now 11. So you got 20. Okay. So later we go through all these 16. So let's go back to something that we understand. Okay. All right. So just now already say Wufu, all right, the Ducati. Wufu means the below the human plane, the 4 of them, hell, animal, Ashura, and Beta, due to the evil result. So when they do something bad, they were reborn as this Wufu state. So if they are reborn as human, so it's due to the good result, like doing donation and so on. And this one is depends on their meditation or their attainment also. Okay, now we go back to the number 11, all right? 11 means divided in 4 willful states, apaya, dukati, and 6 kama sukati, all right? Sukati, just now we already say, is a sensuous, blissful plan, okay? 4 apaya, willful. First one, niraya, hell, tirachana, yoni, animal, peti visaya, means peta, okay, ghost. Ashura, right? Ashura means Ashura, right? So you got this one. So for Niraya, animal, Peta, and Ashura, you plus the 7 Sukati,